Welcome to Amherst, Massachusetts, and McGirt Alumni Stadium, home to the Minutemen of UMASS, just a stone's throw away from where the heart of the American Revolution was fought, and we are anxious to see a fight on the gridiron in this one. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the UMass Minutemen. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you. And the Raging Cajuns will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Minutemen offense takes the field, and they'll go to work first. And as this star running back comes onto the field, everybody in the stadium knows he's going to get it. The defense knows it. Doing something about it is quite a different thing.
Yeah, it's hard to stop him. He's hard.
Fires and picked off. Couldn't find much room on the return, but what a costly miscue, and they've got it at the 26-yard line. If that's setting the tone, then the tone is screeching nasty fingernails on the biggest chalkboard in the world.
And I like it. You're throwing on the first play of the game, right? You're trying to be aggressive. You're trying to send a message to the defense that you're going to take shots and you're going to push the football down the field. But come on, man. I mean, you've practiced the opening play for this game all week long. You've executed it in practice. Didn't look like that this week.
Give to the back.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
On second down, he'll let it fly. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. He's got him in the flat. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. He's looking downfield to throw. Firing to the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Field goal is good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Louisiana 3, UMass 0.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get rid of it.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. They're bringing heat. Forced out of the pocket. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. UMass will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll do it himself. Picks up the first down, still moving. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. He's going to pass. Fires complete on the crosser. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He leaves it with his back. Couldn't really get started there. Pick up a 1 to the 35. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Throwing right. It's complete. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And I really like when offenses attack over the middle of the field. Between the linebackers and the safeties, there's usually a soft area that you can usually have some success. And really nice job by this offense taking advantage of those areas.
Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver coming across in motion. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, just nothing happening that time for the QB, right? RPO keeps him. He's trying to throw. Nobody there. He tries to buy time, getting out to his right-hand side, but the defense took everything away and just forced the quarterback to have to eat the football.
3rd and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And he was held in check in game 1, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the 2nd ball game. That will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today. This one from 34 yards out. It is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Wisconsin is in trouble right now, and unless something changes, this is the type of day that can crush morale. Not Bucky's finest day at the office. They're trailing by 17 to Central Michigan. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UMass offense returns to the field. Looking to move it through the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Floats it out in space. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. UMass will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got it. Tackled after picking up the first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires on the move. Makes a connection. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. He'll get rid of it. He's got an open man. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Using his legs, it's Casey.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Firing to the right, complete. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. That is no good. Guys, still a 6-point game, but a missed opportunity.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Minutemen going back to work on offense. Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. Finds a spot in the middle. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a 1st down UMass. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got him downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. UMass quickly back to the line.
Huge gain and a 1st down.
They'll run it from the gun. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. The run to the left.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up here.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UMASS!
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. They put together an 81-yard drive.
7, Louisiana 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Casey. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. He's back to throw on second down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Looking to go up top on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The Raging Cajuns come to the line in the hurry up. He wants to throw here on second down. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game, but defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB is looking for.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The UMass offense returns to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so...
And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. UMass will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Trying to find his man on first down. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Throws to the wideout. And he intercepts it. Made a defender miss. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, UMASS! PAT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Kentucky delivered a statement victory that's going to be celebrated in Bluegrass country for some time. And if this team's not careful, they could have themselves a football program there in Lexington. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Kevin? And the ball is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm, start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in a flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that interception he threw on the last drive. But that last play, there was no...
Fires toward the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Amherst. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
And with that, let's head back to our team inside Alumni Stadium.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the 1st down. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff from the gun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. And the Raging Cajuns will call on their punt team. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. The UMass offense returns to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Got his man on the right. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down at the 49. Pulls and fires complete. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. They'll run play action. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Got room on the return. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Defense is about negative plays, creating negative plays and creating turnovers. What a great job, not only creating the interception, but doing something after it. You see the blocks after the interception, return it almost back to the house, and now you set your offense up with great field position.
The Raging Cajuns will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Looking for the 2-point try. They'll try to pound their way in. He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the 2-point conversion. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw it. First part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
3rd down coming up.
Reads it, fires complete. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Makes him talk to the hand. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through that direction.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Quick completion to the right. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall?
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Moving away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
I'll tell you what, after that big gainer on 3rd down, you might think about your quarterback running it again down here. It's hard to throw down close inside the 10-yard line. You've got to have some designed QB runs or give him a run-pass option on the perimeter. See if he can punch it in after that big gain.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. Trying to get to it. They got him. The pressure got home, and the defense makes sure this drive comes up empty.
And that's the world we live in. You want to be aggressive. You want to get touchdowns. You don't want to kick field goals. Analytics says this. Well, now you get no points. And the defense bows up in a big part of the field, gets the big sack on 4th down and goal.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Raging Cajuns will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. From the gun, the give, looking for room.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking, on the move. Keeps it and gets the 1st down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. He will stay step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Give to the fullback. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Gives them a little more breathing room, a 3-yard gain out to the 7. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Fires to the right. Got his man. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Well, what a play by the defense. They're trailing here in the fourth quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
The UMass offense returns to the field. They'll leave it with him. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the run. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. UMass mounting a threat from the red zone. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Snags it. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. Looking to throw. Gets away. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Minutemen. He has been surgical, precision passing, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Pulls it, fired, complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Works the middle. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw it again. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. He's looking to throw. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. The pressure was rising, drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so in the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise, you feel the energy, but you've got to keep your poise. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. The give to the back. Touchdown, Minutemen! They move on top here in the fourth.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and said, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Washington has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 35 over the Royals.
They'll start this drive with a pass.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On second down, just keeps firing. Using the quick game. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Got his man downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Comes out throwing on first down. He's going to take off. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. He's looking for a man on second down. He's got the tight end. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds, and now the offense trying to score one late. They want to throw it. Fires into the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Man, at this stage of the game, does that hurt to have 6 points taken off the board? Now they've got to regroup and try to get it in again. Wants to go up top. Feeling some heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. It's still third and goal. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Getting some heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Was to pass. Coming after it. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. the old coaching cliche, go win-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.